The majority leader will have 2 additional minutes to conclude.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I was saying the Honorable Robert Bui sat with me in this house, just like the Honorable Pio Andai and the member from Mavoko sat with me in this house in the last regime, under the handshake regime, when in the midst of the COVID pandemic, you mobilized tractors on a cold, rainy night to demolish houses for the people in Mathare and Waraka. And you never condemned, you are cheering. I do not stand here today to cheer the demolition of houses. I stand here today to tell you, you must never ever defend corruption. You must never defend land grabbing. You must be at the forefront as leaders in this house to defend the sanctity not just of a title deed, but also the sanctity of court orders. The leader of minority cannot say he does not care whether there is a court order or not. What will happen tomorrow, Honorable Speaker, if people invade the Honorable Pio's 2-acre farm in Ugunja, or his 20 acres, and he gets a court order to evict them and he can't evict them? Government must be allowed to work and enforce court orders just like any other. Honorable Speaker, amongst the people I have heard in the recent past, you remember last year there was an incident where people invaded Uhuru Kenyatta's land, and I had said, Honorable Speaker, if you can protect me from this lady from Busia, penchant for shouting, that makes no sense to anybody. Protect me from the lady. And you know, I once said something about her hair. Now, don't make me say something about your teeth. Honorable Catherine Omanyo. Majority Leader. Order, Honorable Catherine Omanyo. You talk to the House through the Speaker. And I've said each one of us will be heard in silence. The Majority Leader, you have 15 seconds to wind up. Honorable Speaker, I was saying only recently, last year, when Uhuru Kenyatta's land was invaded, and I had issued a caution, Honorable Mwenje reminds me it's this year, and I had issued a cautionary statement to Uhuru Kenyatta and his family. Honorable Speaker, you heard the other day the chairman of Mungiki asking his members who invaded Uhuru's farm and stole his goats or his sheep to return them, Honorable Speaker. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, if we can defend, and I can stand to defend Uhuru Kenyatta's right to own land, we must equally defend East African Portland Cement's rights to own land and hold its land peaceably without anybody defending those who have grabbed the land. In conclusion, Honorable Speaker, let me say this. The leadership in Machakos County must come clean. It doesn't matter whether it's from pre-independence or after independence or from...
Honorable Makali Mulu.
Yeah, thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, let me also start by also conveying my sympathies to the families who suffered the demolitions. Honorable Speaker, you know, it is a known fact that 2 wrongs don't make a right. And Honorable Speaker, if you look at the history of this country, demolitions have been very expensive to families who are involved. And I remember during the campaigns, Honorable Speaker, the Kenya Kwanza government, one of the things they used to armor our former president with was the issue of demolitions. I remember they did say very clearly that no Kenyans will suffer in the future after they take over the way demolitions were being done by the last regime. And this was basically because of the associated human rights issues when it comes to demolitions. Honorable Speaker, I've listened to the leaders in this house make their statements. And at times I wonder,